Hey everybody, it's Carrie Mignano here with video number 4, and that is how do you earn money as a Beachbody coach? So this is a question that's obviously, a big question for everybody because while yes, most people come into this business initially because they simply have a passion for it. They've had results and they want to pay it forward. It does help that you do earn an income for it. And a lot of people wonder, how can you actually turn this into a hobby where you're making, an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, or how can you turn it into a full-time career? So whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you work in the corporate world like I do, and you are just curious really about the business opportunity, how do you actually earn income? This is the video for you. So what I will tell you is that when I first got into this business, I obviously had no experience, nor did I ever think that I would be involved in a multi-level marketing company. So I didn't quite understand how it worked. And to be honest, the compensation plan with Beachbody is very difficult to understand. So I am going to do the best that I can to explain it, but I will let you know that the best way to learn it is actually just by jumping in and learning as you go. However, I realize that's not realistic for everybody because people are curious and do want to know ahead of time kind of what they're getting into and then how it works. So I'm going to do my best to explain it. But the number one thing that I want you to take away from this video is that you will not earn an income unless you're making an impact. Okay, you have to be passionate about the programs and the products, and you have to be helping people. And if you are not doing that, you won't earn an income, and it really is that simple. So it is important to come into this knowing that it's not some get-rich-quick scheme. It's not some, company where you're gonna just automatically start making an income. You have to be helping people and you have to be making an impact. Okay, so how does it work? So when you first get started, you typically are going to start running your own challenge groups, which we talked about in a past video, and you will start bringing on, as you motivate and inspire people to try a Beachbody program or maybe try, Shakeology or one of the supplements, you will start earning a commission. So with your coach business, you're going to receive a Beachbody website that will be branded with your name, and it has a place where your potential customers can go purchase the programs or a challenge pack, which is usually a bundle with a program in Shakeology. And with that, you earn 25% commissions on all your customer sales. So that's kind of what gets you started when you first initially started, are those commissions. And it's really exciting because obviously the more people that you're helping, the more that you're rewarded for it. So that's really awesome. So keep in mind that, people tend to love Beachbody programs and supplements and Shakeology, right? So they come back and they purchase it month after month, or maybe 6 months down the road, they want to try a new fitness program, or maybe they sign up for the Beachbody On Demand All Access Pass, where they get basically a membership, to all the programs ever created by Beachbody. Maybe they continue Shakeology, or they continue with Energize, which is the pre-workout formula. You're going to continue to get 25% commissions upon every additional sale that each customer does bring in, as long as you are designated as their coach. So again, that's where you get started. But the additional part of the business is really based more on volume and bonuses. So this system is set up kind of as a binary system, right? You have a left leg and a right leg. Now, what happens is, as you help people get results and you help them get started on programs, some of them will eventually join as a coach as well, because they are that passionate about the programs too. And they understand that they can pay it forward and help their friends and family as well. So once you have a coach sign up with you as your mentor, you would be their mentor. You're going to have one coach on your left, and then eventually you'll place a second person on your right, and that will get you to an emerald rank. So with an emerald rank, you basically unlock the compensation plan. So I'm going to try again, the best to explain it, but it is a little bit difficult to comprehend until you are in it. But let's say your coach on your left leg or your right leg, maybe they have their own Shakeology order that goes through that has a certain amount of volume, has a number of volume that's associated with that order. And you have another coach on your right leg that does have maybe their own order, or maybe they sold a challenge pack to a customer or a friend. So basically, you're building volume on your left leg, you're building volume on your right leg. Now, you will never get a portion of those commissions. Your coach customer sales, that is their commissions. 100%, you won't ever receive anything for it. But what happens is you get rewarded for the volume that your team is producing. So what happens is it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So as one leg creates around 200 personal volume points, and the other leg creates around 100 personal volume points, you will cycle. And that's what they call a team cycle bonus. And it's about $14 as an Emerald coach. So what happens is you are again rewarded based on the volume that your teams are producing. Okay, so as your business continues to grow, you will cap out. So an Emerald coach can cap out at $250 per week. And again, if the volume in 1 week does not get used up, it'll bank, so it'll save for you. So you can continue to kind of grow your volume as your business and your team grows. Then you next shoot for a diamond rank, and that will have a higher cap, higher weekly cap, and it will mean that your team is growing and flourishing and producing more volume and obviously helping more people, which is the end game. So that's kind of how that system works. That's again called a team cycle bonus. So you again are rewarded for the volume that you and your team are producing, but again, you will not earn income unless you are making an impact. So that is the key thing to remember. Now, that's the second portion really of the compensation plan, and that's really where the majority, as your business grows, comes from. Your commission sales are a good portion, but as your team grows and your business grows, the team cycle bonus is really where the majority of your income does come from typically. Now, there are some additional things as you start growing your own team and your own coaches are advancing to Emerald. There is a thing called the matching bonus, and that is actually where they will match a percentage of those team cycle bonuses that your teams are producing as well. So there is a third additional area for income, which is really exciting. So the key thing to remember here, while it may not make sense, and you probably won't understand it until you join in and you really dive in and you're doing the work, they reward you. They do. And that's the thing to keep in mind, is that this is a legitimate business. It is set up so that it does reward you for the impact that you are creating. And yes, in fact, there are many stay-at-home moms who just want to create, $500 to $1,000 extra a month to just help with groceries and really, be able to live not paycheck to paycheck. But there are also people who have maybe want to leave the corporate world like myself and want to be at home and raise their babies, but don't necessarily want to lose the lifestyle that they have been living, or that they don't want to lose the income that they have been earning for the past several years. So really, the opportunities are endless. I mean, the sky is the limit in terms of what you can earn as a Beachbody coach. But again, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes time to build it like it does any other business. But if you work hard, if you are consistent, you will grow your business, because there is so much potential with this company and with the products and with the impact that you can make on people's lives. So that's how the compensation plan works, at least just a portion of it. I want to, try to help you understand it a little better before you make any sort of commitments. But please, by all means, if you have any questions at all, drop them below. I'd love to answer any questions, follow up with any of you that are still wondering kind of how this does work, or you have any concerns. By all means, I'd love to help you out. But that's how it works. If you guys have any other questions, let me know, and we'll be coming back soon with video number 5. Talk to you soon.